Leonard Ellerbe.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're in the brown.
I like that.
You're in this nude era. Do you have glasses for every fit that you wear?
Yes, I do. I have a deal with an exclusive company that I get frames and and
they're beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm like, it's wow, that's so beautiful. Yeah, you were in the naranja stage, and now you're in the, I don't know how to say nude, but you're in the nude stage.
Yeah, I have a deal with them too.
Oh, you have a deal? Oh no, wait, no, that's essential. What was the other one? Oh, Rolly.
Oh, Rolly, yeah.
Trolley Rolly.
Right.
That necklace. He saw me. I was like, Rolly, and he's like, I got to get on the stream, and he just popped in. He's like, fuck Pitbull. What were they saying up there? Do you see Pitbull like leaning? What anything said?
He was speaking Spanish.
Rolly speaks Spanish.
Yeah, I know. So
well, I don't know why hasn't he said anything in Spanish? He speaks better Spanish, and I think better than English.
Yeah, he speaks Spanish very well. He said he didn't tell you what he said.
No, because he just came in.
It was something very vulgar.
That's all right.
No, I know it was something very vulgar, and that's why I was dying laughing. Because again, it's like, Pitbull is just rah guy. Like, bro, it's like you a one-way fighter.
Yeah.
Good fighter and much respect, but you're a one-way fighter. One way.
Yeah.
One way. And it's like Tank would have knocked your little ass out if he had two hands. I promise you that.
Yeah.
He'd have knocked your little ass out, but it's hard to and he re-injured his hand in the fight. And then, they went the distance in a very entertaining fight. But, at the end of the day, it's like Rolly's got to find a way to go out there and win a fight on Saturday night.
It's his first title.
So we've done our part. So he's got to go do his part on tomorrow.
Yeah. Have you asked Tank about this fight, about Rolly versus Cruz?
No, we have not had one conversation.
I bet you will. Like, who do you think? And I'm just curious to see what Tank would say. If he would actually, who does he think it would be? That's
interesting.
You should.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Why don't you send a video and then?
No,
why did you?
I don't care. I mean,
I do.
No, I know
the fans do.
No, I'm saying it's like I let everybody know Tank's the best fighter in the world. In my opinion, that's what I feel. I'm gonna say it and continue to say it. He's gonna continue to each and every time go out and show you guys.
It's not announced. He's supposed to be fighting Frank Martin. He can't say anything. He can't confirm nor deny. But I 1000% believe it is.
Seeing you are funny. You're funny.
See, he doesn't deny it.
No, it's like it's not my job to say, he's the boss.
Yeah.
So he's got to let everybody know what he's doing. People can speculate all they want to. That's what is the fun part about, talking to the media and the fans. It's like he's earned the right to let everybody know what he's doing, when and where. Yeah. He's doing it.
Yeah. You said something on the interview, and I actually put it as a post, a clip that you said my team sent you something that Tim Tszyu is overlooking Fundora because he's looking at Spence and Crawford. And I saw other people thinking the same. I guess he saw maybe the same thing, maybe a tweet. I don't know. Now, after seeing their weigh-ins during fight week, do you still think the same?
Of course. They've had conversations.
Apparently, I heard that there were negotiations that allegedly that he said he's not going to pass on Crawford and would fight Spence. I'm like, Spence, like he just had eye surgery and he's like a shell of himself right now.
It's a bigger fight.
It is a big, but he has.
But I'm just saying that again. I can't speak for Earl. Yeah. I saw the same thing everybody else saw. Yeah. So if Errol Spence wants to fight the winner of this fight, he's just got to pick up the phone and he works hand in hand with Al.
But I thought, but wouldn't the WBA? I mean, it's already. I mean, I get it. It's an Al Haymon
I don't want to get into the politics about anything, but Errol Spence works with the PBC.
I know.
Right?
I mean, how is he doing? Okay, I know that all these allegations of Derek, let's just say Derek, they are out. Derek James is not his trainer anymore.
Yeah,
for whatever reason.
I don't know anything about that.
Errol Spence, what trainer would you like to see him with now?
Whoever he wants to be with. I don't know that they're split. I can't go off of stuff that I read. I have relationships with all these guys.
Yeah.
Like, so, and I haven't had one conversation about anything. I haven't even spoken to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've reached out, but I have not personally talked to him about because to me, in my opinion, everything is rumors.
It's rumors
until you hear it directly from the person. So if that is the case, that there's a amicable split,
an amicable split,
then that's up to Derek and Errol to talk about that.
Yeah.
If they choose to talk about it and move on and do, it's not for me to say that I'm not nosy, messy.
Yeah.
I got a lot of other shit I got to worry about. I got my hands full with all the other shit I got going, you know. So I worry about what I got going on, and it's like continue to anything I'm involved with, the people, is to elevate them and make them as big as possible.
Yeah. So Charlie 222 Spence versus Thurman is also a good fight, and Jesus Spence versus Tim not bigger. Spence versus Tim is not bigger than Crawford versus Tim.
Crawford versus Tim.
So if Crawford,
we'll put it this way: I happen to know the business a little better than probably that person that just said that. And all I'm just saying is, without getting into specifics, is that if Errol Spence makes a decision, I saw the same tweet that everybody else seen. That's a phone call. You know that.
Yeah.
And he gets that first right of whatever over anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is that Terence is a terrific fighter. Is that he's a free agent from he said that himself.
Yeah, he is.
So he can do whatever he chooses to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Errol Spence has a relationship
with Al.
Yes.
Yeah, he's fought. Yeah,
they have a tight relationship.
Yeah,
I can tell you that now. I know that firsthand.
Yeah. Well, until then, the boxing telenova continues. We never know who's gonna. They're all mythical matchups at this point.
Yeah. Until they happen. And so one thing that you kind of all you got to do is observe about how we operate.
Yeah.
We just kind of do things behind the scenes.
I know.
We come out, we talk, you know, and but we never that's why we've been able to be successful with putting on big events, because we don't discuss them in public.
Yeah.
We go and make a deal and then announce it. And it's not like, oh, we're working towards this. We don't do that.
Yeah.
Other promoters do. And the success rate of that, a lot of times some stuff come off and it doesn't, because once you put it out there with the universe, everybody can speculate and say this and that, and the fans on the internet, especially on Twitter, they're Twitter promoters and Twitter managers.
I know, right? They all they're lawyers and
they know more about this than I ever would. They've made the biggest fights. They can tell you what matchups are better.
Yeah.
They can tell you that how much a fighter can generate from fighting this guy. They know it. They've done it all.
Right.
So people like me, we just sit back and just let them do their thing. You know, it's like
just eat your popcorn.
Yeah, you know, I was like, okay, you know better than I. I have a little fun with them once in a while.
Yeah.
And go back and like, now y'all throwing out this amount you throwing out 10, 15 million and 20 million and this person in that, and this fight is big. These fights that y'all talking about, what's considered a big fight?
That's the thing I don't know.
From me to you, what's considered a big fight? You talking about generating revenue or just interest within like you know,
like if they're skilled but they don't make money, you know?
Right.
Like,
and there are a lot of fights that the fans think that are big.
Yeah, they're not.
And it's like, that's why a lot of them have negative comments to say about me. It's like, oh, y'all just protecting this guy. It's like, no, I'm honest and I tell y'all the truth, and you just don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
And it's like every one of these fighters, I had the utmost respect for them all, because it takes tremendous amount of courage, you know, discipline, everything just to get in the ring.
Yeah.
But to be an elite guy, you know, but I take it to another level. To be an attraction, that's very hard.
Yeah.
Saying that's very, very hard.
It is hard.
You got a couple guys in the entire, especially US side, you know, Canelo and Tank, EJ, you know.
Yeah.
Who else?
There's
you got
Ryan. Ryan's a star in the sense he brings eyes. He has that social media.
Yeah. No, he's an attraction.
Yeah, he's an attraction.
Yeah.
Of some sort.
Yeah,
like
no
he's an
knock
attraction.
on
Yeah. No, but it's true though.
Yeah, but he's an attraction with who?
Well, he was in attraction with Tank.
Yeah,
and because blew numbers off the
he had a fan base.
Yeah,
he had a fan base, and it's younger generation. But we did studies, and I can tell you what he did in every one of his fights.
Yeah,
and they ain't been on pay-per-view. What kind of eyeballs he generated in the markets on this and that? It's like it's no secret. Like this is what you know.
Yeah,
like I can tell you that, so I know who's supporting these events and potentially can do this, and potentially we know that. So we have an advantage because again, we studied these markets. It's like
data and numbers don't lie.
No, they don't. And it's like we've done over 20 pay-per-view fights.
Yeah,
over 20.
That's a lot.
Like over 20 pay-per-view fights.
That's a lot. What Jesus said, Benavidez versus Canelo behind the scenes being worked on. I don't think he would know. I personally don't think so.
No, I think that right now, with two guys who are at the top of their game,
yeah,
in my opinion,
yeah,
it's the biggest fight in boxing.
Thank you.
And I have the experience based upon the things I've been involved with.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest shit ever. That right there, that fight is the biggest fight in boxing right now.
Right.
Today.
When we talked about it, because
now, not cutting you off.
Oh, go.
Now, if potentially there could be some other stuff, in the near future where it could be something different. Okay, some potential mythical matchups. It could be something different, but it's kind of like all over the place. Any fight that Tank Davis in is a big fight because it creates enormous amount of interest. You know what I mean? But this fight right here with Canelo and Benavidez, that whole market, they are the biggest market that's out there for paying customers.
Yes.
Notice what I said, paying customers.
Paying, I get it.
Not these people on here.
They pay.
No, I'm not talking about your fans. I'm just saying it's just like
the Twitter warriors, the keyboard warriors.
Everybody's streaming and stealing, and so it's like you complaining, but you're not buying none of these fights.
That's true.
Because it's not the fight I want to see. Okay, well, go support the guy that you like, or the young lady that you like, and build them up. Because again, it's like everybody calling one person out. Everybody want to fight Tank because Tank is that dude.
Yeah.
And he's showing you guys that. But you got to do your own stuff, be able to bring something to the table. Yeah,
you have to. We talked about it real fast about Canelo, saying if this Benavidez fight, it happens if someone offers 150, 200, of course, 200 million, I'll do it. And someone said, is he pricing himself out? And I go, now in this day of, yes, it could be, but now enter His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh. Remember, I said, would that fight happen in Saudi? I go, 200 million, 150. It's probably peanuts for them because they have money like that. Yeah. And in the U.S., I don't think Al has 200 million just laying around.
It's not about whether the person has that kind of money. It's about the fan interest and the other components that come together with how you go and making a fight.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's not for me to educate people about that part of the business. But again, I'm telling you, Canelo and David Benavidez.
If you put it at that Allegiant Stadium, that thing would sell out because people.
But it's not about Allegiant Stadium.
No, not Allegiant, but the fans will actually buy the fight. Yeah. They'll buy tickets to this fight. Yeah. They'll support it because they know this is the best because they want to see it.
Because Floyd and Conor McGregor didn't fight in the Allegiant Stadium.
No.
And revenue wise,
Jesus.
We was like 55 million.
Yeah.
At the live.
Yeah.
55 million. We wasn't in the Allegiant Stadium. It's like you could charge that kind of money for that type of event.
Yeah.
It was a crossover event, but people don't understand like the economics behind that. And it's like that's what it gets frustrating because it's like your favorite fighter. It's like, oh, we selling now. Okay. What does that look like?
Mm-hmm.
What does that look like? I think that I hate bringing this kind of stuff up, but sometimes I just got to show people like I think Teofimo Lopez is a good fighter.
Yeah.
But he's not what from the economic side.
He's not a $6 million fighter.
His numbers hadn't shown that.
Yeah.
If he gets in the ring with a guy that they feel as though that's, then that probably will happen.
Yeah.
But it's like if you're doing $500,000 in the theater, okay, then you're talking about you want X to do X. Like, it has to make sense.
I know.
And it's like, that's where the disconnect is. And I'm only using him as an example only because his daddy has said crazy things about this and that. And it's just like, bro, it don't work like that.
No, I know.
The business says something different. It's like, the fans going to tell you.
Oh, yeah. It will tell you by tickets, the gates and whatnot. So we shall see. But yeah, Leonard, I appreciate you. For people who don't know, so I know Grant Allen. I think he's the one from Australia. He didn't know who Tim Tszyu is, but then he was like, "Oh, Tim Tszyu, would you like a seltzer water?" So I want you guys to know this is Leonard Ellerbe. He works with Floyd, or he worked. You still work with Floyd? You still work with your Mayweather Promotions CEO, but do you work closely with Floyd, like in boxing? Is he gonna come back out?
No, Floyd's doing exhibitions.
So I asked Sean Gibbons, is that exhibition with Manny supposed to be really happening on Risen in Japan?
If it is, Floyd will let you know.
I remember he said it. Manny mentioned it, and I guess they had to pay Floyd. I don't know what happened. $5 million allegedly. Hey, I don't know. Manny didn't even know what to say, and the other guy said, he's like, "Oh, I'm fighting."
If Floyd say that somebody shouldn't have done something and he had to write a check, that happened.
Yeah, okay, so that's true.
I want to get into the numbers, but that happened.
No, because I heard it and I was like, why didn't Manny say it? And he's like, am I allowed to say it? And the guy said it. So I was like, oh, he's boom. A lot of top fighters are fighting one time a year, and that is good. Yeah.
I agree. I agree with that.
I agree.
But you have to continue to be patient. Things boxing is kind of, it's just sometimes it's like that. Fighters will start fighting more often.
Yeah.
They will.
Oh, I talked to Carmel when we were talking about Floyd's grandson. He's got hands.
Yes, he does.
I said, Carmel, I'm sorry. You might be fighting his grandson eventually.
You never know. You never know.
Imagine Floyd, he would be his trainer. I could totally see it. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is the promoter, the coach, and just that would be incredible for that boxing line, that boxing legacy. He's living life with grandpa. Did they call him grandpa? Like, does he speak? The little boy speak yet? What's his name?
Yeah.
What's his grandson's name?
Everybody know what his grandson.
No, I don't know his son's name. The grandson's name. I don't know his name. What is his? Floyd Jr. It is.
No.
What? No. What's his grandson's name?
Mies.
Mies?
No, that's what we call him.
What? And why do you guys call him Mies?
This is kind of like a nickname.
Oh, okay. I'd imagine that. Imagine he comes out as Pretty Boy as his nickname.
It's KJ.
KJ? Oh. Well, Leonard, it's always great catching up with you. Jandra and I, we were talking about it. We're going to rebrand our show into Best Women's Sports Show. Period. Good, yeah, good. We'll still talk about boxing.
Tell Jay I say hello.
He was on the stream earlier, but yes, Espinosa was boxing. He is now a promoter like Big L. No, he's not. No, he's not a promoter. He's behind the scenes for Amazon or this show.
Yeah, he is a consultant to PBC.
Yeah,
he's a consultant to PBC.
Yeah, sad to see Showtime, HBO, all gone. But hey, we're in the streaming world.
Yeah.
But good. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna brand out or expand our brand. So I'm gonna ask you, do you know any other people in all the sports here? Because I need a job, Leonard.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
I keep telling. Yeah. Well, yeah, I do. Since everything's going to be here, the A's. I just learned there's lacrosse here at Desert Dogs at MGM, and
Vegas is a growing market. That's the the capital of just sports. And entertainment. Sports and entertainment.
Do you see Summerlin Studios is being built in Summerlin?
Yes.
So yeah, I need a job.
Right.
I told Giandra, I go, I need your Rolodex for Hollywood for entertainment. She said, that's absolutely.
Yeah.
But I go, I have to expand my knowledge in other sports. I love other sports, but boxing is a dying sport for me here because they're all here or in Saudi.
You're very good at what you do. Keep
Thank
up the
you,
great
Leonard.
work, and these opportunities will continue to, they'll continue to happen.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. So yeah, all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. But Leonard, you are the final guest for Best Women's Boxing Show period, as best women's sports show period. I gotta get used to saying that, but can't wait to see Carmel in the ring
Tomorrow. Me too.
Very
really
exciting.
Tune in, all the fans out there.
I said
he's must see TV.
I said to Carmel when I asked him, is Floyd going to be there? He said, no. I go, I bet you he's going to call up like he would Tank, like go tell him, do this. I go, he's probably going to call him and get him on the phone. I wouldn't be surprised if I see that. They'd be like, why is there a phone on Carmel's ear right now? I bet you $5 that will happen.
Yeah, Floyd trusts the work that he's put in. He's a tremendous young fighter, and he works very hard. So you always trust that. You know, he's in great hands. So I'm excited to see him tomorrow night.
All right. Thank you, Leonard. I appreciate your time. You guys, fun stuff. Have fun. All right, guys. It is 2:20, 2:57. I'm supposed to go to the media workout at DLX Boxing for Sky, but no, I'm tired. So you guys, I'm gonna shut down. I'm gonna go eat because I still have my food from earlier, but I'm not gonna eat it. And I have my half a cookie, so I'm gonna get some food, and then I'm gonna edit some stuff from the weigh-ins. But I appreciate everyone that has come onto the show and supported us and rocked with us. And look out for all the interviews. Check out Carmel's. Check out Leonard Ellerbe's on our YouTube and our podcast on Blue Wire. You guys, Blue Wire Network. If you don't know who they are, go check them out. Blue Wire Network. Or BlueWire.com. They're at the Wynn Hotel in Vegas. We are on a huge network with major sports figures. Giandra and I are on that network. All right, guys. Thank you. Appreciate everyone. And I will see you guys. I'll be tweeting from Fight Week, and then I'll see you guys at the next live stream. So remember, like, share, subscribe, all of our stuff. Check out our socials, Twitter. What else is there? TikTok. Yeah, I don't know. All right, guys. I'm Cynthia Conte. See you guys at fights. Bye, guys.